If I lost everything today, every dollar, every connection, I'd still become a millionaire again. And I'd do it using this exact plan. Look, most people think becoming rich is about luck, connections, or starting with money. That's a lie, because there are people who go broke and then come back richer than before. Why? Because they don't rely on money. They rely on a system. So today, I'm going to show you the exact system I would use if I had $0. No fluff, no get rich quick, just a simple, repeatable plan. Let me tell you something straight. Money doesn't make you rich. Skills do. If you have the right skill, you can create money anytime. If you don't, even if you get lucky once, you lose it. So step one is not make money. Step one is become valuable. That's it. If I had $0, I wouldn't try 10 things. I'd pick one skill that people already pay for. Things like copywriting, video editing, social media management, sales, freelancing, AI content creation. Why? Because these skills don't need money to start, just time and effort. Here's where people mess up. They spend months learning, watching videos, taking notes, but never actually doing. That's a trap. If I had $0, I'd learn just enough to start, maybe 3 to 5 days max. Then I'd jump straight into action, because real learning happens when you do. Now we get to the important part, your first $100. Not 1,000, not 10,000, just $100. Because once you make your first $100, everything changes. Your brain goes from, can I do this, to I can do this again. So how do you do it? Simple. Offer your skill to people who need it. Message small businesses, DM creators, reach out to startups. Don't overthink it. Just say, hey, I can help you with this skill. I'll do it for a low price to prove results. That's it. Once you make your first $100, you don't stop. You repeat again and again and again. And something crazy happens. You get better, faster, more confident. Now you can charge more. At this point, you have proof. Now you raise your price. Instead of $20, you charge $100. Instead of 1 client, you get 5. Boom! That's your first $1,000 month. And here's the thing. You did it with $0. No business, no fancy setup, just skill plus action. Now, most people stop here. They make some money and stay stuck. But this is where you level up. You stop thinking like a worker and start thinking like a builder. Instead of trading time for money, you build systems. Let's say you're a video editor. Instead of editing everything yourself, you start outsourcing. You find cheaper editors. You manage clients. You become the middle person. Now you're not just earning, you're scaling. This is how you go from $1,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Once your system is working, you don't stop there. You multiply. Create digital products, sell templates, offer coaching, build a brand. Now you have multiple income streams. This is how real wealth starts. Here's where most people fail. They make money and spend it. That keeps you broke. If I had $0 and rebuilt, I would invest everything. Stocks, businesses, assets that grow. Because earned money makes you rich, but invested money makes you wealthy. Let me simplify everything for you. If I lost everything today, this is my exact formula. Learn one valuable skill, sell it fast, repeat until consistent income, build a system, scale it. Invest profits. That's it. No magic, no shortcuts, just a system. Now, listen carefully. The biggest thing stopping you is not money. It's overthinking, fear, and waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. You either start now or you stay stuck. You don't need rich parents. You don't need connections. You don't need luck. You need focus, consistency, and action. That's it. If you follow this plan, not perfectly, but consistently, you won't just make money, you'll become the type of person who can never be broke again. And that's real power. If you found this useful, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.